And what I'm seeing here in children's centres in Leeds is that they are losing their 2-year-olds because they're going into primary school. Now the problem that I see when I visit the primary school is that the 2-year-olds are being treated as if they were 3- and 4-year-olds, and they are substantially different. And that is really, that is of great concern to me.
Yeah, I agree. I just wanted to come back on what you said, because on page 24 of here, there's something by Richard House from Too Much Too Soon, which I think answers what you were saying, because when Wilshaw came out and said poor children need to go to school at 2 because they need more sort of academic rigour from an early age. I mean, my response, I'm a big tweeter, my response to that was, well, the government could stop creating poverty rather than keep telling us what to do with all the children that they keep making poor. But Richard House says here, if you want to help children succeed academically, counterintuitively, the most effective strategy is to nurture social, emotional and physical developmental needs. So I think we need to go back to what experts are saying, that you don't make children cleverer by starting them in formal education earlier. You actually do the opposite. You give them more chance to play, more chance to work together. And I think children's centres, I wasn't a big fan necessarily of the previous government, but I think, especially with their introduction of academies, but I think what they did do was put massive amounts of money into children's centres, and I think they made a huge difference. I noticed in my primary school, when I first started, in one of the most deprived schools in one of the most deprived boroughs in the country, there was a lot of aggression, there was a lot of children with real distress, and there were chairs being thrown around and people having broken arms. And actually children's centres made a difference, because they came to us, and by the time they came to us they'd been assessed, had speech and language, they'd had lots of input. We're going to finish, okay. So I think that is I think that is something that we should champion. Don't cut funding to children's centres, because they're such a valuable asset. Do you want to comments, Terry?
Just before we go, take your time, read the charter, see where we are so far. It's a working document. I hope it never gets much longer than this. Look at the website and go and do it, because without teachers around the country doing it, working with parents, creating this very different sort of common sense, this different sort of argument, we'll be stuck in the same situation many years on. Okay?
Yeah. We hope you can use. Thank you.